Hi, welcome to Storytime with Gigi. Today we're reading another little golden book called The Sleepy Book. This is by Margaret Wise Brown. We've read a lot of her stories on this channel, and I really like her. She's one of my favorites. Garth Williams is the illustrator for this book. The Whispering Rabbit. Once there was a sleepy little rabbit who began to yawn. And he yawned, and he yawned, and he yawned, and he yawned. He opened his little rabbit mouth when he yawned till you could see his white front teeth and his little round pink mouth. And he yawned until suddenly a bee flew into his mouth, and he swallowed the bee. "Hoo, hoo," said a fat owl. "Always keep your paw in front of your mouth when you yawn," hooted the owl. "Rabbits never do that," said the sleepy little rabbit. "Silly rabbits," said the owl, and he flew away. The little rabbit was just calling after him, but when the little rabbit opened her mouth to speak, the bumblebee had curled up to sleep in his throat, and all he could do was whisper. "What shall I do?" he whispered to a squirrel who wasn't sleepy. "Wake him up," said the squirrel. "Wake up the bumblebee." "How?" whispered the rabbit. "All I can do is whisper, and I'm sleepy, and I want to go to sleep. And who can sleep with a bumblebee?" Suddenly, a wise old groundhog popped up out of the ground. "All I can do is whisper," said the little rabbit. "All the better," said the groundhog. "Come here, little rabbit," he said, "and I will whisper to you how to wake up a bumblebee. You have to make the littlest noise that you can possibly make, because a bumblebee doesn't bother about big noises. He is a very little bee, and he's only interested in little noises." "Like a loud whisper?" asked the rabbit. "Too loud," said the groundhog, and popped back into his hole. "A little noise," whispered the rabbit, and he started making the little rabbit noises. He made a noise as quiet as the sound of a bird's wing, cutting the air, but the bee didn't wake up. So the little rabbit made the sound of snow falling, but the bee didn't wake up. So the little rabbit made the sound of a bug breathing, and a fly sneezing, and grass rustling, and a fireman thinking. Still, the bee didn't wake up. So the rabbit sat and thought of all the little sounds he could think of. What could they be? A sound quiet as snow melting, quiet as a flower growing, quiet as an egg, quiet as... And suddenly he knew the little noise that he would make, and he made it. It wasn't like a little chick made hundreds of miles away by a bumblebee in an apple tree in full bloom on a mountain top. It was the very small click of a bee swallowing some honey from an apple blossom. And at that, the bee woke up. He thought he was missing something and flew away. And then what did the little rabbit do? That sleepy, sleepy little rabbit. He closed his mouth, he closed his eyes, he closed his ears, and he tucked in his paws and twitched his nose, and he went sound asleep. And here's a poem. Rabbit. Nobody knows a rabbit's nose, the way it twitches, the way it goes, constantly on his face. Nobody knows a rabbit's ears, the way he listens and what he hears, and his sad little rabbit tears. Nobody knows a rabbit's eyes, red as rubies without surprise, in his square fur face. And this poem is called All the Pretty Little Horses. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you shall have all the pretty little horses. Black and bay, dapple and gray, all the pretty little horses. Mother loves you, Daddy loves you, everybody loves baby. The butterflies and the flies are buzzing round your eyes, so go to sleepy little baby. And after your sleep, I'll give you a Jeep. and all the pretty little horses. Black and bay, dapple and gray, all the pretty little horses. Mother loves you, Daddy loves you, everybody loves baby. I don't read music. Here's another poem. Close your eyes. Little donkey on the hill, standing there so very still, making faces at the skies. Little donkey, close your eyes. Silly sheep that slowly crop, night has come and you must stop, chewing grass beneath the skies. Silly sheep, now close your eyes. Little monkey in a tree, swinging there so merrily, throwing coconuts at the skies. Little monkey, close your eyes. Little birds that sweetly sing, curve your heads beneath your wing. No more whistling in the skies. Little birds, now close your eyes. Little horses in your stall, stop your stomping, stop it all. Tails stop switching after flies. Little horses, close your eyes. Little pigs that snuff about, no more snorting with your snout. No more squealing to the skies. Noisy pigs, now close your eyes. Old black cat down in the barn, keeping 4 black kittens warm. Winds are quiet in the skies. Dear old black cat, close your eyes. Little child all tucked in bed, looking like a sleepyhead. Stars are quiet in the skies. Little child, now close your eyes. Little donkey, close your eyes. Silly sheep, now close your eyes. Little monkey, close your eyes. Little birds, now close your eyes. Little horses, close your eyes. Noisy pigs, now close your eyes. Dear old black cat, close your eyes. Little child, now close your eyes. And here's another poem called Going to Sleep. All over the world, the animals are going to sleep. The birds and the bees, the horse and the butterfly and the cat. In their high nests by the ocean, the fish hawks are going to sleep. And how does a young fish hawk go to sleep? The same as any other bird in the world. She folds her wings and pushes herself deep in the nest, looks around and blinks her eyes 3 times. Takes one long last look over the ocean, then tucks her head under her wing and sleeps like a bird. And the fish in the sea sleep in the darkened sea when the long green light of the sun is gone, and they sleep like fish with their eyes wide open in some quiet current of the sea. And above and beyond, under the stars on the land, all the little horses are going to sleep. Some stand up in the still dark fields, and some fold their legs under them and lie down, but they all go to sleep like horses. Even the bees and the butterflies sleep when the moths begin to fly, and they sleep like bees and butterflies under a leaf or a stick or a stone with folded wings and their eyes wide open. For fish and bees and butterflies and flies never close their shiny eyes. And the old fat bear in the deep dark woods goes into his warm cave to sleep for the whole winter. I don't think they have a bed and a bedside candle. So do the groundhogs and the hedgehogs, the skunks and the black-eyed raccoons. They eat a lot, then sleep until spring, a long, warm sleep. And that's our story. I hope you liked it. Make sure that you like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye until next time.